Let's be honest, if you thought that we've been getting a lot of superhero movies lately, get ready because starting this May, it's getting pushed into overdrive. 2017 alone has 7 movies about superheroes. The timeline can get a little bit crazy, so I've gone through the internets to put together a list of all the upcoming superhero movies up till 2020. So let's get started. First up in 2017, we've already seen Lego Batman and Logan. And next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 on May 5th. The first movie brought so much magic and broke the mold of the stale superhero movie trend we had been on. So, I don't know how Volume 2 will beat that. Oh, wait, yes I do. Baby Groot! Seriously, I am a grown adult and I can't contain how much I love Baby Groot!
That's a really bad sign.
And since we know we're gonna see the Guardians in Infinity Wars, I think the end of the movie will leave us in some kind of scenario where Star-Lord understands what Thanos is trying to do and says to buckle up because we have to head back to Earth. Boom! Credits roll. Then 1 month later, on June 2nd, DC steps up to the bat with their first female-led superhero movie, Wonder Woman. Most would argue that she was the best part of Batman vs. Superman, and her theme song gives us chills. But I'm very reluctant about this movie. The trailer is doing great, keeping everything nice and vague, very much the opposite of BVS, but there are a lot of slow-mo shots. Maybe I'm being picky, or perhaps DC has just hurt me too many times in the past, but I want this movie to be good. They need a win here. Another month after that, we have the third attempt at a Spider-Man franchise, Spider-Man Homecoming. I think is going to be the best hero movie of the year. Marvel and Sony now working together is going to be a beautiful thing. So far, I've loved what I've seen from the trailers and of Tom Holland's performance in Captain America Civil War, and with so many villains slated to make an appearance, I think they are setting up for a great world. Plus, now we actually get to see Peter Parker as a high school kid. It'll be a nice change of pace and a new direction on film for our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Time to head to the cosmos for our next film, Thor Ragnarok. The director they have on board, Taika Waititi, best known for the docu-comedy What We Do in the Shadows, is known for his humor, not necessarily his action. Now, rumors have been flying around that Thor is going to be teaming up with Hulk in a buddy cop kind of space travel adventure. Oh, and Doctor Strange said he was going to help out. How could you ask for anything more? And, based on the latest pic of Thor donning some much shorter hair than we've seen before, my guess is he's getting banished to a planet where he has to fight in some kind of coliseum, and that's where he finds Hulk. Cough, cough, Planet Hulk, anyone? And then they have to fight to get back to Earth because, oh hey, Thanos is coming. It's gonna be great!
I'm always angry.
Finally, we end the year with the much anticipated Justice League movie. The characters have made their appearances here and there, but now the team gets to shine when Batman and Wonder Woman put together a team to stop an unknown danger that could be heading their way. The Flash, Cyborg, and a reluctant Aquaman join them either to save the day or, to sign up and at least get their own movies from it. Darkseid was teased before, but looks like the bad guy is going to be his minion Steppenwolf, which appeared in the extended cut of BVS for a very quick second. Now, let's all say it together. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Now moving to 2018, we get to see Black Panther back on the big screen. Taking place right after Civil War, Wakanda is now a part of the world, and I'm sure some people are gonna be looking for Bucky Barnes there. Originally, I thought we were gonna see Andy Serkis back here as the villain after he appeared in Age of Ultron, but now fully formed as Claw. Looks like, though, Johnny Storm's Michael B. Jordan has jumped Marvel ships to be this movie's villain, Eric Killmonger, or Killmonger. Honestly, I don't know how it's pronounced. All I know is that last name looks like he's definitely going to be a bad guy. Fox wants to put out 3 movies that year. They have the following dates locked up: March 2nd, June 29th, and November 2nd. One of these dates is sure to be Deadpool 2. But seeing that we don't even have anyone cast as Cable yet, that March 2nd date seems unlikely. The other two movies we could expect is a solo Gambit movie starring Channing Tatum, yes please, and the first movie of the New Mutant franchise. Originally, The Flash was supposed to get his first solo film on March 16th of 2018, but since they couldn't land on a script or a director, that has been pushed until 2019. Personally, since we've already seen teases of production of the Batman, I would not be surprised to see Ben Affleck step up with his first solo Batman film here, where he'll fight Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke. Now for a date we can count on. Avengers Infinity War will come out on May 4th of 2018. We are going to see all of the characters, come back for this one, and I have a feeling we're going to see some characters die here. I'm calling it now. And we're dealing with big bad Thanos. You know he's going to end some lives. Someone who we can guarantee will survive the Infinity Wars will be Paul Rudd, because we're going to see him on July 6th in Ant-Man and the Wasp. We honestly don't know much here, but as long as I get Paul Rudd cracking jokes, I'm gonna be happy. It has recently been reported that Sony will be releasing a Venom solo film on October 5th, 2018. This is crazy for one of two reasons. Either they introduce Venom at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming and Venom is a part of the MCU, oh my god, wow, or this is a completely different Sony standalone film and they are introducing Venom on his own, leading into another cinematic Spider-Man universe. More importantly, this movie will be released 2.5 months before another Spider-Man movie, but we'll get to that in a second. Aquaman was originally going to get a summer 2018 release date, but was pushed a few times due to the special effects in the movie. Now it's going to be a Christmas release, but these delays still aren't nearly as bad as The Flash. Speaking of delays, we now have a new date for the animated Spider-Man movie from Sony. It's also on December 21st, the same day as Aquaman. Now this movie will have no ties to Marvel's Spider-Man cinematic universe. Some rumors have been pointing towards a Miles Morales-led movie. I really hope this is the case, because then we can have Donald Glover voice the new Spider-Man. How awesome would that be? But let's be honest, I really don't think we're going to see both of these movies on this date. It just doesn't make sense for the studio to release Aquaman and Spider-Man on the same day. I guarantee it. One of these two movies will get pushed into 2019, but which one? Now back to Fox. They have February 24th of 2019 locked up for another film. If Deadpool 2 can't get itself together for a 2018 release, this will most likely be the release date for that movie. March 8th of 2019 will be Marvel's first female solo superhero movie, Captain Marvel, starring Brie Larson. Fun fact, Joss Whedon originally wanted her to show up at the end of Age of Ultron, but Marvel wanted to flesh out who she was first. Good move, I think, yes, but still, DC had the first female hero movie 2 years earlier than Marvel with Wonder Woman. That is a big win for DC in my book. Then we move to April 5th, where we're allegedly getting a Shazam movie. And it's funny, because his name is Captain Marvel as well. And this comes out 1 month after Marvel's Captain Marvel. Yeah, this is confusing, I know. But who knows if this date will stick? The only person casted is Dwayne Johnson as the bad guy Black Adam, who already is said to have his own movie. On May 3rd, we are getting the epic conclusion to Marvel's Phase 3, with the second Infinity Wars movie. Originally, this was supposed to be part 2 to the first film, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a continuation or a different movie altogether. So I'm excited to see how they end this. Sony is banking on the success of Spider-Man Homecoming. They've already locked up July 5th, 2019 for a sequel to Homecoming. Or maybe this will go to that Sinister Six movie they were talking about a few years ago. It makes sense though, since they're already introducing so many bad guys in Homecoming. And finally, DC has 2 dates in 2019. June 14th was supposed to be a second Justice League movie, but that was pushed back. So we could be getting the Batman that date. Or they also have November 1st. Truth be told, I think these 2 dates will be going to the Harley Quinn spin-off movie, where she'll meet up with Catwoman and Poison Ivy for a Gotham City Sirens movie, and then in November, we'll get a sequel to Suicide Squad. Calling it now, I think that's what's going to happen, and really, I think Suicide Squad 2 will overlap with Gotham City Sirens. You're going to see both teams going together, maybe even head-to-head in that movie. And then, on April 3rd of 2020, Cyborg will finally get his own movie. Well, you know, as long as all the other movies don't flop, causing them to cancel this one. But DC isn't done just yet. On June 19th of 2020, they're going to try one more time at a Green Lantern Corps movie. No cast in place yet, but I think we can assume we won't be seeing Ryan Reynolds back for this one. But this movie could lead up to another Justice League movie, or perhaps we'll see another Justice League movie sometime in 2019, and that particular movie will introduce a new set of Green Lantern members so they can have their own flick. Well, there you have it. The next 4 years are going to be absolutely crazy for comic book movies. If we haven't hit superhero fatigue yet, I'm sure we will by the end of all of this, if not sooner. Let me know what movie you are looking forward to most in the comments below so we can talk about them. Thanks for watching, folks, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Till the next time, guys, I'll see you later.